one of the things you don't want to do is waste your money by paying for the wrong type of credit monitoring. And what I mean by that is if you're paying $29 or $30 per month and it's not directly with MyFico, it's a really good chance you're wasting your money. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly why I'm saying that and what I mean by that. When it comes to credit monitoring services, you have multiple options. You've got dozens of options that you can get, including directly from the credit bureaus. The problem with all of these options is for that credit monitoring service, you're paying a monthly fee and you're being given a credit score that is not a credit score that's going to be used in lending decisions. What do I mean by that? If you pay for credit monitoring directly from TransUnion, TransUnion is going to provide you with a VantageScore. That VantageScore is a score that was created by the credit bureaus that has a very low adoption rate, which means it's not used very often. And if it is used, it's going to be incredibly rare that you find any lender that's going to use VantageScore in a lending decision for you. It's not used in mortgages. It's not used in auto lending. You go directly to Equifax. Equifax has multiple tiers, $9.95, $19.95, $29.95. Equifax also will provide you a VantageScore. If you're looking at that VantageScore and you think that's your credit score, you're going to be in for a rude awakening if you ever try and purchase a home or buy a car, because you're going to realize that they're pretty far off. A lot of people tend to think, well, all the scores, they should all be the same. I've seen instances of VantageScore being 150 points higher than the mortgage FICO score. So from a 600 FICO score to a 750 VantageScore. It's a huge difference in what you qualify for. You cannot rely on those scores. If you go to Smart Credit, if you go to Identity IQ, or any of these other third-party services that provide to you a credit score, they're not providing you a score that's used in lending. That's the biggest scam. If you're at least going to be paying for credit monitoring, shouldn't you at least be getting the real scores that are used in lending? At least that's what I think, and that is available for you if you go to myfico.com. I'm not affiliated with MyFico. I just think it's a powerful product because I know how much value there is in having you be able to secure access to the real scores that are used in lending. Here's the thing with credit scores. They're transaction specific. So if you're going to buy a car, the dealership, they're going to use an auto version of a FICO score. If you're buying a house and getting a mortgage, they're going to use the mortgage version of the credit score. If you're going to apply for credit, they're going to use the credit card version of the score. At MyFico, you will be provided with all of the most commonly used versions of credit scores, including the mortgage, including several versions of the auto score, including several versions of the credit card version, and including the latest versions of FICO, including 10 and 10T. FICO 10T is the latest credit score that was created that is going to be adopted by the mortgage industry, just not yet. But this is the place where you're going to want to go if you're going to pay for credit monitoring, because it's going to give you the real credit scores. This is very valuable if you want to apply for credit, if you want to open up credit, if you're starting your credit journey. It's helpful to know where your real scores are because it will allow you to see the same scores that a lender will see. So there will be no surprises. And if your score isn't ready yet, then you can save yourself the time of trying to apply. Or if you need to work on your score a little bit and you want to increase it, you'll be able to do that without getting caught in the middle of a transaction when it's emotional. Or so you're not somebody who ends up going to an open house and all of a sudden you're emotionally attached to this house and you want to put in an offer and you think you have a 750 score because that's what Capital One told you credit-wise. And then you find out that your score is actually like a 650 or 670. It's devastating, it's heartbreaking, and it's something that happens a lot. So don't do that. If you're going to pay for credit monitoring, my suggestion is pay for it at MyFico because it's going to give you the real scores, and that's where the value is at. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Hit like, subscribe, share this video. Anything you can do to spread this out if you found it valuable, it really would mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.